if I am giving certain kind of the example which is very much objectionable, then of course you will get it. It means mind is having programmed modules. Mind is having programmed modules, and these modules are, you can say, arranged in a very categorized way. So the kind of the words are reaching to that modules, and then brain gives the command in terms of reaction. Similarly, the specific state of the modules are very much organized and arranged in the brain with the specific noted receptors. And if I say goody goody, it is very much fruitful for you, then you will smile, you will respond, you will show your interest. Am I saying the right things? This is not my concept. This is a universal concept of theory of expression. N number of neurologists, neuroresearchers have tested and approved this theory. It's called brain mapping, through the brain mapping, through the brain programming, through the neuromechanical science, neurotonic science. Artificial intelligence have been developed based on this natural phenomenon. Artificial intelligence now is existing in this world, and this artificial intelligence is now competing with our divine intelligence. Are you getting my point? Divine intelligence means where your sixth sense is very much robust. Your sixth sense is very much robust, and somehow you are connecting to the future upcoming things, and now you are rescheduling yourselves. Because we are the students of biology, and biological students having the different kind of thinking. With whatsoever example I will cite, you will start to perceive these things at the cellular model system. Cell is cell, DNA is DNA, and how it is functioning, you can understand. But it is again, no one can overrule this theory. No one can overrule this theory, right? So based on this theory, there are three components in this particular model. One is signal, which is coming from the XYZ outer side. Another one is you and your mind, who is perceiving, and third one in between. That is called as the media. Right? So if you are a student of physics, you will give a different theory for the explanation. If you are a student of biology, you will give the different theory of explanation. So why and how it is diversified. Keeping all these things in mind, I personally discussed with the competent authority and just trying to propose with the consent of the students. Yes, we need to have the kind of the fusion dialogue system. Those are very much required in this contemporary research and science. Right? You are a student of fifth semester. Now you are ready to see the entire world with your own terms and conditions. Right? Because setting the own terms and conditions is very easy. But if you are aligning the terms and conditions with the other terms and conditions, then it becomes compatible, and the compound, you can say, harboring system of any knowledge and concept. So people who are studying abroad, whether they belong to India or not, whether some other country people want to join our program, and nowadays it is very much a kind of a vibrant system through this virtual world of the corona. So this post-COVID, people have started to have the uses of this kind of the virtualities, and people really benefit. So why we cannot have this kind of the you can say realization mechanism? Let us speak in this thing. So that is why I am just planning to have a name of this session, that is biotext. Means all kind of the concept will be preserved through the picking and dropping mechanisms. Right? Even we can organize the kind of audience sitting abroad, and you can deliver, you can express yourself so that people will also be benefited as well as will be impressed with your notion, with your notes, and then they will invite you to join their programs. So I think this is the best way to make a kind of the amicable process, doable process, very robust process where we can adjust ourselves to this contemporary research world, right? So that our students at the same time, our students will have the goals and they can realize their dreams as per their terms and conditions with the help of the benchmarking system based on their inputs, right? So I have already told you, scientists, eminent scientists, industrialists, commercial people, ventures, different kind of industrial leaders sitting around the world, they will join our. So I will have the approval through the proper channel, and then we can initiate, we can organize this kind of dialogue. So now based on these inputs, now I will have your inputs one by one, right? So now start from introduce yourself and give your opinion.
So first of all, I would like to thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity to tell my opinion or thought on this. I am Shreya Kumari from Life Science Department, and my opinion in this is that everyone's opinion matters because it is like we are going to connect to the world in a new for like acquiring knowledge. And as I told that when we will connect to all of them, it will be like for us an opportunity to upgrade our benchmark, that what more we have to do on ourselves, how we have to work on ourselves to upgrade our knowledge.
So this is the mandate. You must see it very carefully. Thank you very much. Now you tell me, what is your opinion?
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Mansi Kumari from Life Science Department. Sir, in my opinion, connecting to the world and with the eminent scientists, we can acquire their knowledge and they can also learn something new from us. And in this way, communication will build.
That is the mandate. So we need not to establish the kind of dependency. Yes, come and give and benefit us. It is not our mandate. Our mandate is we need to also give something to the rest of the world, and we are supposed to teach certain things also, what best of our knowledge, to the best of our knowledge. Right? Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Nidhi Kumari from Department of Life Science. So I would like to thank you for this proposal. Sir, I think in this type of collaboration, we will learn different types of things that it will allow us to learn knowledge from their perspective, and it will also explore the things globally. And sir, it will also help us to learn that how disciplines are practiced globally.
Great. That is and of course, requirement is infinite.
Yes, sir.
And threshold value is very important.
Yes, sir.
How big we can initiate, that depends on our threshold capacity.
Yes, sir.
Right? Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Now tell me.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Sushree Sriya Sahay. And through this collaboration, we can get to know about different programs related to our subjects, and we can also acquire different knowledge that we are not acquainted with.
Of course, there is a theory of expressing this theory of exchange. You are exchanging certain things, and based on this perspective, we will move together to have certain things, to teach certain things, and we will be benefited mutually. So that is the ultimate objective, mission, and vision of this program. Thank you so much.
My name is Dinesh Kumar, and I am from the Life Science Department, and sir, thank you for
Opportunity.
this opportunity.
Of course, I am also enjoying the opportunity to interact with you.
Yes, and it's a wonderful program I do this, and through this, I personally think that such environment where we can also share, so we can also gain the information which are being shared, and through this mutualism that you said that
Can be possible.
yes,
Now you take that and you record it. Loudly. Follow. Whatsoever you think. Whatsoever you want to express. Anything. Personality development. Then interactive courses, not only biological, but life sciences. Because see, I already said to my students that life sciences now have to understand why we are very much significant, because we are dealing with the living molecules. We are not dealing with the inert molecules. So living molecules are recomposing, refiguring it. They are a very important component of the society. So the other beneficiaries should be attracted and come towards, and we can also create the proximity to the other domains, so that altogether we can convince, and that is why this BioRisk program is important. Right? You wanted to say the same thing, but now again you will join. When you will join this theory of expression, then it doesn't mean what the audience is trying to understand that I have to deliver, or I did understand that I have to deliver. There are two perspectives of the explanation. One, you are trying to understand your audience. What audience wants to understand, that I have to deliver. Or what I understand, what I want to deliver, that I have to deliver. So there are two kinds of perspective of the explanation of the theory. If you are confident, if you are convinced with your element, then 200% you will deliver yourself, and then your audience will be influenced. Your audience will be expressed accordingly. So that is why the speakers, whether it is he or she or scientists or non-scientific people, doesn't matter. This is the kind of the exchange of the theory, exchange of the concept. Okay? Thank you so much. Now, you tell me.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for this opportunity to take our perspective. So, as you know, life science is applied science. So, for this application of science, we should know about society. It's not about keeping knowledge inside our mind. So, for this application, we need to interact with society. So, when we come to interact with those learned people, so we will get an exposure, and they will also get a perspective of how we are seeing those things, those knowledge. So, this tackling of problem, this symbiosis or mutualism will definitely give us a setting of new ideas.
Anyway, thank you so much. Anyone else want to say something else? Because now this is very much not a typical class. It is a kind of an exchange program. Exchange of your mind. You have juvenile minds. Your mind is very much unutilized now. Because if I will have the oxygen, then my mind will have less value than yours. Right? Have you heard that joke? That after two people got there, and then one got higher value, the other got the zero value. Because one was the intelligent who got $0, and person who was dumb, never utilized mind, got 100% prize. So in which category you want to stay, it is your choice, right? Because ultimately we have arrived in this world to do something, to spend something. We are spending our life. It means we are expanding our brain and its capacity. So it is very much proportionate mechanism that you have known the world with the unfolding dimension of your brain. How much you have unfolded, that much you have been. Right? So you are just understanding nature based on this unfolding mechanism of the mind. Right? And I have already told you this mind is very much wrapped with the emotions, psychological barriers, emotional barriers, right? Societal barriers. Unless you were saying I have to go and attend. My mother is very much. Now she is a little bit relaxed. And now she can serve her mother's health with a better effort, with the best effort, right? So everybody in this world is intact with so many pros and cons, if and buts. But ultimate gain of the life is to aside all these if and buts and think genuinely for others. That is the ultimate theory of aspiration, right? So with this word, I would like to continue this session for further course of action, and certainly I will take your individual feedback, not only for these 7-8 people, because you are 60 people in the section, and everybody has to be valued. Everybody has a fundamental right of this to attend this session, and this is very much, you can say, a kind of hilarious journey, and you will be enjoying this thing. When some new person with a novel idea will be appearing in this screen, then certainly you will be glad. And certainly you will have the broad exposure to connect person sitting in the Germany, sitting in Canada, sitting in US, sitting in Israel. And you will be, of course, your concept also will be diversified. After getting, right now you feel a little bit monotonous, only CUJ and his professors are teaching us. But if CUJ is giving you the kind of platform where you will have international exposure, then no university has done this kind of exercise earlier. Because this exercise is being done at the level of unit, small level, for the PhD scholars, for the postdoctoral people, likewise, for the young faculties, likewise, this kind of the exchange programs. But if I am initiating this kind of things at the initiation level, then certainly threshold value will be bigger. Then outcome also will be bigger. Right? So thank you so much for your kind adherence, patience, hearing, and your support, and certainly your smile. And of course, you have expressed and given me the significant inputs. So go home and think, and not only make yourself very much monotonous. If only life science, I have to read, it is not like this. Right? Thank you so much, Manish and Asmi. Thank you.